Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Mad Carrot Studio on the expansive first floor of the Winners and Winers Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's, I don't even know what we call it. How about we call it the Back Nine? We're going to do a play on every game here on Championship Saturday, all right? So buckle up, kids. It's going to go fast and it's going to go furious. In the meantime, we want to know what you're playing. Please tell us what you're playing as far as today's games go. Football, basketball, a lot of action going on. Man, if you can't find something to wager on today, you ain't trying very hard. Whatever your best plays are, put them in the comment section. We'll grade up to 5. We'll get them in there, and whoever does the best, they're going to be capper of the day. You get them right, we'll give you a little shout out, and just like the Mad Carrot, you can be capper of the day. So make sure that you put your plays in the comment section. And of course, don't forget to stop by and check out winnersandwhiners.com, statsalt.com. Deep dives into every game going on in America every single day. Man, you want to find previews of 30, 40 college basketball games, you know the place to go, winnersandwhiners.com and statsalt.com. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Please give us the old thumbs up on this video. Let us know that you at least little something for the effort. A little, says Bill Murray said in Caddyshack, a little something for the effort, boys. Appreciate it, of course. If you haven't done so already, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Get notified every time we put up brand new content. Speaking of which, we keep talking about it. We've talked about this all week long. I think Scott and I are finally going to do the video later today. We're going to preview a couple of the late night college games, and we're going to preview a couple of NFL games tomorrow. We had a little conflagration as far as the time goes, but I think we finally got our shite together, so we'll be doing that here later today. So stay tuned for that. All right, so moving on to a little recap of yesterday's action, man. 1-2 we go, the Oregon-Utah under. You know, we didn't deserve to hit it, but we could have. We had a real shot as they were stuck on 45 there, but it just was not to be, as Utah just couldn't stop them, man. Just could not stop Oregon. Could not pick up a first down. Couldn't get a fourth down. It was just ugly all the way around. We did have the UT Martin CMU over, which if you watch that game, well, you should stop yourself, But if you did watch that game, man, it was clicking right along. We were right where we needed to be. And Tennessee Martin just went absolutely cold in the last 4 minutes. And we end up missing that number by, I think we missed it by 7. I think it ended up at 159. So, yeah, not good. Not good at all there. But we did have the Lakers. They gave us our lone victory of the day as they pounded early and often on the Portland Trail Blazers. On the premium side, we split. We did have Utah to cover that number. Again, very different game. We thought we'd have a little more weather. But we thought we'd have a lot more defense from Utah. So everybody that said Utah hadn't been challenged by an offense this year, and they were right. Everybody that poo-pooed it was wrong. The Utah defense was a paper tiger, as Oregon did pretty much what they wanted to. And we did earn a split by taking the Michigan Wolverines to get back on the winning track there at home, taking care of business against the Iowa Hawkeyes, covering up the 8 points, and they did that easily. So 1-1 we go. Premium 1-2 on the Deep-3. That's 2-3 on the day, and that is not going to hold. So let's take a look at these championship games, the back nine, if you will. And by the way, if anybody's got a better name than that, let me know what it is. Of course, probably won't be doing 9 again for a very long time. So we're going to grip it, and we're going to rip it as we play the back nine. Starting off in the MAC championship, Miami of Ohio against Central Michigan. Central Michigan -6.5. I like the Chippewas right here. I am not impressed with this Miami of Ohio offense and Brett Gabbert, the younger brother of ex-Mizzou quarterback Blaine Gabbert. He's got a completion ratio of 54%, thrown 10 TDs on the season, and 8 picks. Not great for 11 games. They cannot fall behind early. It will go badly. And to have any chance, they have to turn the chips over. That is the Chips' main problem, is they do turn the ball over quite a bit. If they can hang on to the ball here, I think they'll be able to do what they want to against Miami of Ohio. I think Miami of Ohio is going to have a hard time scoring. Give me the Chips -6.5 points right here. Moving on to the Fun Belt, as the University of Louisiana Lafayette Rajon Cajuns take on the App State Mountaineers. App State -6.5 there, and this game is actually being played at home. I did not mention the MAC game is being played in Detroit at Ford Field. App State 6.5-point favorite right here. You know, the Raging Cajuns offense is still okay, but they have struggled defensively lately, man. They were gashed for 7 yards per carry in 2 of their last 3 games. Not exactly against the powerhouses either. It was South Alabama and University of Louisiana Monroe. App State, they're 20th in rushing yards per game, and they are 17th in yards per carry. Louisiana, of course, they're the top 5 rushing team in the country, but App State absolutely shut them down the first time. Gave up less than 4 yards per carry, and they have given up 57 yards or less rushing in 3 of their last 4. Again, this is a home game for the Mountaineers. Give me App State to cover that number, 6.5. Moving on to the Big 12. In my neck of the woods here, all those games being played down in Dallas. Baylor Bears and the Oklahoma Sooners. Oklahoma -8 and a hook. First time they met, Jalen Hurts turned the ball over 3 times, including dropping the ball just a hair before he crossed the goal line. In his other 11 games, he's turned the ball over just 8 times. I think that is an absolute aberration that does not recur. The Sooners, I think they've got their eyes on the prize and they continue their late season playoff push. Give me the Oklahoma Sooners minus the 8.5 points against the Baylor Bears. University of Alabama, Birmingham at FAU. This is the Conference USA Finals. UAB +8 on the road right here. The Blazers defense, this is a team you probably haven't seen play much this year, but this defense is the real deal. Except for the game against Southern Miss, when their quarterback actually had a balky knee and at the last minute was scratched. The Blazers haven't given up more than 21 points. They did give up 37 to Southern Miss. One of those was a pick 6, and they just could not move the ball on offense. A very different team with Johnston back at the helm. I'm not sure they can win this one, but I think they keep it within 1 score. Give me the UAB Blazers and that defense +8 points. And taking a look at the American Conference Finals, the championship game there, as the Cincinnati Bearcats once again square off against Memphis down in Memphis. Cincinnati, 9-point underdog after being a 14-point underdog last weekend. The Bearcats made a lot of uncharacteristic mistakes last week. I don't think it will happen again. If Ritter can't go, it's not going to be great, but Bryant's going to get another shot at this Memphis defense. He learned what they were all about, and I think the moment may have been a little big last weekend. I think that'll help. That experience will help if he has to go this weekend. I think the Bearcats beat the number last week, and I think they do it again this week. Give me Cincinnati plus the 9 points. And moving on to the Mountain West, as the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors travel up to the Smurf Turf, take on the Boise State Broncos. Boise State, 11.5-point home favorite right here. You know, guys, there's a lot to like about this plucky Hawaii team. I've watched them play a lot, and there really is a lot to like. Unfortunately, their run defense isn't one of those things. Hawaii, they may hang around for a little while early, trade blows with the Broncos, but the Broncos, I think they pull away in the end in this one and cover that number. Give me Boise State minus 13.5. And now, moving on to the big boys, as Georgia and LSU square off the SEC championship game down there in the Georgia Dome. LSU 7-point favorite here. Yeah, the Dogs defense has played very well this season, no question about it. But who's the best offense they faced? How about Notre Dame? All right, the Irish put up 17. Not too bad. What's the second best offense they faced? Probably Florida. And now they get the second highest scoring team in the country in LSU. This is an average that this is a team that averaged 47 points per game in SEC play. All right, I can't stress that enough. LSU averaged 47 points per game in conference play. I like them right here against the Dogs. LSU has an underrated defense. I haven't loved the Georgia offense all season long, and the LSU offense is going to be just too much for Georgia to stop. Give me LSU minus the 7 points. And taking a look at the Virginia Cavaliers and Clemson Tigers, as being played there in Charlotte, North Carolina. Clemson's 28-point 28-point neutral site favorite. You know, I really wanted to find a reason to take the Cavs and all those points, but I can't. Yeah, 28 is a ton of points, but that big spread has not scared the Tigers all year round. They are 7-1 against the spread in conference, including covering covering their last 6 in a row. All 6 of those games had a line of 24.5 or more. Give me Clemson minus the 28 against the Virginia Cavaliers right here. Yeah, Virginia's been scoring some points. No, they haven't played this defense in Clemson. That's a great combination. They have a shutdown defense, and they have an offense that really gets the job done. Give me Clemson minus 28 as they storm their way into the college football playoffs. And taking a look at the Big Ten championship, Wisconsin at Ohio State. Wisconsin versus Ohio State. That game is being played in Indianapolis at the Dome there. This is we're snorting a lot of chalk on these big boys. I like Ohio State minus the 15.5 right there. This is a team that played Wisconsin 6 weeks ago. They gave up 191 yards of total offense to the Badgers, including under 100 in rushing. That is quite a feat with Jonathan Taylor, and that is somebody they have owned over his career. He averages less than 3 yards per carry over the life of his career against the Ohio State Buckeyes. They won that game 38-7. What's different about this game? It's inside. That's really about it. This is I keep saying this is the best team in the country. LSU may have a little something to say about that, but between those two, I think either one of them covers that big number against Wisconsin. Give me Ohio State minus the 18.5. All right? 15.5. So, to recap, Ohio State minus 15.5, Clemson minus 28, LSU minus 7, Boise State minus 13.5, Cincy plus 9, UAB plus 8, Oklahoma minus 8.5, App State minus 6.5, Central Michigan minus 6.5. At the end of those 9, you guys know the drill. You can join me. We will pick up our winning tickets. Hey, we can go 9-0. I'm feeling it. Whatever it is, you guys can join me. We'll pick up our winning tickets and we will head back to the window. All right, take a quick look at the shoutouts. By the way, if you want to get even more great picks, I will put the link to the premium service in the description of the video. Please get yourself subscribed, follow the link. We'd love to have you on the team. All right, we'll start off with the Mad Carrot here. Everybody that was dropping out nice enough to drop us a little line, we'll read that. We'll get on to the records here in just a second. Mad Carrot says Jesus hates the Cowboys. That's coming from one of the biggest atheists I know in the Mad Carrot. So that's really saying something about the Cowboys. Bronco Devil said, recap for your Scottsdale Entertainment reference bingo card. BB King and my cousin Vinny. Yeah, dude. Thanks very much. And don't forget to mark out your free space. That's always free. The astute Aardvark said, well, Larry is back. That didn't take long. Suckered him again. No more totals. Worse than Scott's props. Ouch! Man, that's some shade right there, brother. And I'd be a lot more pissed if it wasn't accurate. Although we did hit our prop yesterday. So, man, we're on a one-game winning streak, brother. Stop living in the past. Dave Covers said, I'm in the Chicago area, and I did not get involved in the Bears game. I said, I like the Bears to win, but couldn't get the balls to take the points. Can't stand Jason Garrett. The guy just stands on the sidelines and doesn't do shit. Get him out of there. So I still have no clue which Bears team will show up. Bears haven't played anyone, and they're going to be tested next week. That is for sure. Absolutely, Dave. Have an old style for me, brother, being up there in Chicago. Darwin Tanko said, Friday chicken feed and shopping money. Scott's finally hitting those prop bets. Let's keep them coming. See, there's somebody that loves and appreciates me. Even my prop bets. Jimmy Jack, 35, had a bold prediction. Everybody write this down. Said Urban Meyer are going to be coaching the Cowgirls next year, fellas. Well, there you go. And he also had Jaylen Brown over 18.5 points. And he said full 5 units. Of course, that's, just to keep it simple, every place 100 is 100. But just to let you know how confident he was in that Jaylen Brown over. So, with that being said, and Guardian Angel 135, because we all need a Guardian Angel, said, love you, brother. Love all that you do. Thank you very much, Guardian Angel. We'll keep rocking it, all right? Although I did have somebody request the other day, and I forgot to put this in, I did have a request somebody the other day that I stopped singing. So, good luck. All righty. So, with that being said, let's move on to today's list of perfect attendance. The perfect attendance today was Keith Brown, Mad Carrot, Chris Flood, the astute Aardvark, Confused Oracle, Drew Cruz. We had one gentleman get juiced today, and that was Kent P. And that leaves our top earners as follows. Derek Saunders went 0-2 straight, 1-0 on a parlay, though. about plus 40. Hammer and Hank goes 3-2 plus 80. Kiss the Degenerate, 3-2 plus 80. Beast Mode played up that Oregon pick. He said, thank me later. He said, I hope everybody does. He went 1-0 plus 100 on Oregon. Bronco Devil goes 1-0 plus 100. Richard Darius goes 1-0 plus 100. Ninja 13 goes 1-0 plus 100. Jimmy Jack 35. Yeah, that one paid off. 1-0 plus 100. Al Dohar, perfect day. 2-0 plus 200. True Grit 24/11. One of my favorite movies of all time. I really like the John Wayne version with John Wayne, Glenn Campbell, Robert Duvall, and of course Dennis Hopper getting his fingers chopped off in the cabin there. It was one of my favorite lines of John Wayne is, I can do nothing for you, son. Anyway, True Grit goes 3-0 plus 300. Davey covers. He goes 3-0 plus 300. But the man with the plan, the man of the hour, playing that money line, Steve Godin, same 3-0 record, but he's out there playing the money line. He was all over the Oregon Ducks. Played them straight, played them in the first half, played them on the money line. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Steve Godin, 3-0 plus 465. Very nicely done, brother. Steve, you, my friend, are our capper of the day. Congratulations. If you do have a capper of the day, play of the day you want to put out there for the NFL, make sure you throw it up, and we will get it to the masses. All right? The rest of you guys, it's Championship Saturday, man. It's where we separate the wheat from the chaff, the men from the boys, the puppies from the dog, whatever it is. Whatever we're separating, let's fucking do it, all right? Let's go out there and make some money today on these college kids. What could be sweeter than that, than 18 to 20-year-olds out there earning for us, huh? I like the sound of it. And, of course, no matter what happens, we'll meet back here tomorrow, and we'll do what we do. We'll bitch about our bad beats. I'm sure we're going to have a few. We'll brag about our fat stacks, and then it's the NFL, baby. Where else would you rather be? We'll just fire it up, and we will do it all again, all right? Good luck on all your plays today, guys. Have a blast. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see y'all back at the window. Take care.